If you want to use the Bowkaddy Bow Rack System on the back of a Yamaha Viking, let me recommend a couple fairly simple modifications to the UTV bracket to make it work for the somewhat unique geometry of the tubing on the Viking. Basically what we're going to do is drill a few holes in the plate, marked approximately by the location of the washers I put on here. So it's as simple as putting your Bowkaddy base on the end, marking and drilling the holes on the left side and the right side, and when it's all done it'll look something like that. And of course 2 holes in the middle to make the U-bolts fit on either side of the center headrest. The diameter of that thread there is 5/16, so 11/32 would be a good choice of drill bit. And the thing with the Yamaha Vikings is the angle of the center tube is fairly tilted. So if you just use the U-bolts to fasten the plate on, you'll find that it sits at quite an angle, and that causes some clearance issues for your bow in the cargo bed area. So to solve that, my recommendation would be to take a bolt set up with a bunch of nuts and washers on, similar to this, and where you're going to put this is through the plate on the middle headrest. Once the plate is on, you take your drill bit and you'll drill through this hole here into the plate on the back of the headrest. Slide the bolt from the cab side towards the back of the machine, and that will poke out through that hole there. You tighten on the nuts, and that will keep your plate in a vertical plane and make this setup quite nice for 1 or 2 bows, as the case may be. One other thing I'd like to mention about the Yamaha Vikings, I got a picture here. This is a Rhino, but the Vikings, they redesigned the cargo bed, so there's actually a metal rail on the top of each side with some nuts welded underneath the plate, so you can actually drill holes along the center line of the bracket to make it fit right on top of the side walls of the cargo bed, which also makes a nice option if you're inclined to put multiple bows on the back of the machine.